Welcome to Women on the Rise. My name is Breon Scott. This is my daughter Zoe and my other daughter Samara. Woman on the Rise is a new vlog that I'll be doing. Everyone asked me what will this vlog be about, and honestly, I can't tell you exactly why because I have my plans, but God has His. What I want my vlog to be about is just about womanhood, mother and daughters. These are my two girls, so it's very important for me to be an example for them and to lead them. Just a year ago, we did our mother and daughters women's conference. We were hoping to have it again this year, but due to the pandemic, it has been postponed. I'm not sure if we'll do it this year, but maybe next year so we can do it bigger. We just want everybody to relax from this pandemic and then do something big for our mother and daughters. My relationships with my daughter is very important to me, and I would like to. It takes a village. So the reason why we do the mother and daughter women's conference is because there's mother and daughters out there that need support, and not a lot of mothers know how to talk to their children. We all feel like sometimes we're alone, and we're not. Sometimes we want to kill each other, and sometimes we love each other. I love her too. Whatever. Anyways, so Woman on the Rise. What we'll be doing with Woman on the Rise is random stuff. Sometimes we'll be talking about us as women and the things that we go through. Sometimes we'll be talking about our spiritual walk. I am a Christian, but being a soldier in the army of the Lord is hard. So we'll be talking about that. It just be random things. And my girls will be back randomly just to have conversations and just to talk about life because stop. We like to lead by example, and I want my daughters to be a part of this journey. I want your daughters to be a part of this journey. Maybe this will be something with mother, daughters, women on the rise. Who knows? But it'll be about us women, and we will be just getting deep, dirty, and raw about what's going on. It'll be about my life. I am a wife, a mother, trying my best to follow Jesus. Sometimes, Lord, your people be trying me. So we'll just talk about that. There's no clear-cut way to live this life. And, sometimes we don't share, and sometimes we think we're alone, and we just realize that there's a lot of hot messes out there like me. So I will be talking about that. So let's talk about the women's conference. So last year we had a women's conference. It was important for me to have this conference. I feel like me and Samara, we were having our moments of being a teenager and being a mom. And I really want to have a relationship with my daughters. Ladies, it's okay to be friends with your daughters. You just have to establish boundaries. It's okay to be friends with them. It's okay to be real with them. It's okay. They need to know what we've been through in order to not go through it. But anyway, so the women's conference was kind of like me, like, I need to do something with my daughters, for my daughters. And I need support. I need to know that I'm not alone in this. So we created this women's conference, and I had good friends come. We laughed, we loved, we talked about domestic violence. We talked about overcoming who we are. We had a fun game talking about how well do you know your mother. I feel like we're going to come back and do a how well do you know your mother or your daughter. That game was so fun. You think you know your mother, but you don't. Anyways, so yeah, the women's conference is really fun, and we will do it again. We will plan it again.
I'm thirsty.
We've only been doing this for a few seconds, and you're already thirsty?
Yes.
Anyways, so guys, how are you guys holding up in this pandemic?
I don't know what that means.
How are you holding up being held in the house because of the coronavirus?
Dad.
Why? Talk to the camera.
Dad, because I don't get to see my friends at school.
I don't know if they can hear you. Can you guys hear her?
Dad, because I don't get to see my friends, and it's sad because we don't get to go to school.
You miss school?
Mm-hmm.
What you like most about school?
Art.
What you miss most about school?
Clay.
Clay?
Yeah.
So art?
Yeah.
Samar?
I am losing my
She's
mind.
low-key checking herself out in this video.
I am. I've been doing
You
it
see
the
these
whole time.
sweltering looks?
I have been. I have.
Okay.
I am losing my mind. I want to get out the house, and the only reason why I miss school is because it was giving me something to do. So yeah.
We never realized school's an outlet for them. Not because they're being abused, just because it's 4 of them. It's 4. It's 2 girls, 2 boys. It's 4 of them. So, what else should we talk about? This is just the introductory. Is that enough? Should we do more?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Zoe wanted to talk about what?
Love.
What do you want to know about love?
That if you love is something a part of your heart, because if you don't love, you'll learn how to love, and that's discipline.
What? Okay, say it again.
Love is a part of your body, and if you don't learn how to love, you'll have discipline.
You'll have discipline?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Break it down to us.
It means like you'll get a spanking.
What?
Yeah, Granny told us that. If you love, you have to get a spanking. Discipline.
What?
Yeah, Granny said that. And it said that in the Bible.
I don't know about this. We got to talk to Granny about this. Granny be on her, she be on her own little thing. Granny Net is, we call her BG. She's like Medea, but
A little calmer.
yeah, a little calmer. I don't know. Is she calmer? She just don't threaten to get the gun. But is she calmer? Anyways, but nothing. But Granny Net is the best. She's been holding the kids down while I've been at work. I'm essential. Not the essential I wanted to be, but I am very essential. I am still at work. I feel like for me, the pandemic it's a blessing because for me, I mean, not because people are dying, of course, rest in peace. I would not want people dying. But for me, we need to slow down. I feel like, honestly, God is trying to show us that we need to slow down. We done got too busy for people. We done got too busy for our families. We done got too busy for ourselves. Like, we can't even pour into ourselves because we're working, taking care of the kids, paying bills, coming home, going to sleep, and doing the same thing. So this pandemic is giving people time to sit down, relax, rethink, regroup. I really hope that during this pandemic, it doesn't take away the relations with everyone, because we talk a lot about social distancing. And so when we open back up, are people going to be scared to touch, give high five? I mean, because honestly, y'all was nasty before this pandemic. Folks was nasty before this pandemic. Now all of a sudden,
not washing their hands after they use the bathroom.
I'm just
putting
saying.
the toilet seat covers on the toilets.
Folks was, I mean, like, this pandemic is crazy. I know I need to redo my nails. I tried this new color. I hate painting my nails. I painted my nails 2 days ago. Look at this. This is crazy. Why doesn't this nail stay on? And then you go get your nails done and then you break them. It's just like you cannot win. Typically, I just leave my nails clear because I just really don't got time to keep repainting them or going to the nail shop to get them fixed. Anyways, so yeah, back to this pandemic. I think that it is crazy. I think it's a lot, but I hope that everyone is taking this time to take care of their mental health. That is very important. For me, it's easy for me to stay calm because I have faith in God. I am a believer, and I believe that He does not allow anything to happen that is not supposed to pass. And when we talk about deaths with this pandemic, we can't look at it negatively. Can't even say the word. Negatively.
Yeah, there we go.
Negatively. I could speak. I could talk. Because you could look at it as like, oh, this pandemic is happening, people are dying. Or you could look at it as, this pandemic is happening, God is mad. He is calling His people home. And He's also calling His other people to be in the house and get to come to Him. He's drawing you to Him. I find peace in God because I know that He's there for me. And I hope that people are finding peace in their faith. I hope they're finding peace in their family and their friends. I hope that you're doing well mentally. I know this world got us thinking, oh, you got time down, so you need to be getting a hustle. No, you don't need a hustle. I'm not doing this for a hustle. I'm doing this because I feel like this is something that I'm called to do. This is something I've been wanting to do, and I've been putting it off out of fear. So this pandemic has helped me realize that life's short, and you need to do what you feel like you're called to do. You need to do what you feel like you want to do. What's your passion? Go for your passion. Yes, you had your hand up even though you're not in school, but make sure you're in the camera.
Try not to go outside a lot.
You try not to, or you should. Wait. Try not to.
Yeah, try not to go outside a lot because you might get the corona, and you might have to stay in the house, or you might get.
What is that?
Safe forever.
Sleep forever.
So what she's saying is, be safe. Wash your hands. Wash your belly button, and wash behind them ears. And stop taking all the tissue. Oh my gosh. And the hand sanitizer, and the Clorox bleach. The Clorox wipes. And everybody's so worried about these Clorox wipes. Why don't you just put some bleach in some water? I'm just confused on... We should have been doing this before the pandemic. Exactly. This face right here. This face. Like, I'm just like, everybody help me explain why this pandemic happened. All of a sudden people washing and cleaning their homes. Like, we should have been doing this in the first place. When I shake people's hands, I wash my hands. When I hug people, I just hug them. You can't stop every germs. Now listen, if I seen you do some nasty stuff, I may hesitate on that hug, but that was before this pandemic. That ain't because of this pandemic. Don't let the pandemic make you lose the social part of it, because community and togetherness is very important. And even though I'm not I'm a hugger, I was raised in the church, and that's, when you greet people, you give them a hand.
Shakes everybody's hands.
Excuse me.
Like, I just
You gotta make sure you're in the camera, babe. What?
Why do you need to learn how? You need to, before all this happened, you should have been washing your hands and doing all that stuff. Otherwise, this would never happen. And if you kept washing.
Well, I think this happened because people were eating not approved animals, like a bat. Is that what it is?
I don't even know.
I think, from what I hear, Zoe, somebody was eating bat, and the bat had a disease, and that caused a pandemic.
I heard that it started in Europe or somewhere.
It started in China.
Who knows where it started, but it's here. And people...
From a white person.
Oh my God, you can't say that on here.
Why not? Oh.
I did not teach my daughter to say that. I wonder if I can edit this out.
Not all white people. I'm friends with white people. I mean, even my white friends know that a lot of white people are very privileged.
Why?
This is not a white privilege episode.
I'm just saying.
We will get to white privilege.
Like, I'm just saying, like, the point of me saying that, like, even my white friends know, like, Okay, I'm gonna just be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet.
She's Coco.
Anyways, back to what we're saying. See, sometimes we say things and we don't realize what we're saying.
I mean, it wasn't racist.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't.
Okay, so let's get off the subject. Let's just move forward. We don't know where the pandemic came from.
Okay.
But it's here. And all I'm saying is, stop touching it.
Okay.
We should have been washing our hands, sanitizing and cleaning everything before that. Like, I'm just confused. Like, part of me is confused because it's like, if we've been cleaning our homes, why is this stuff out of stock? But part of me is like, is it us taking it away? Or is it the people not giving us a good supply so that we can be fighting with each other? Stay woke, y'all. Stay woke. Anyways, so, yeah, so this is what it's going to be about. Like, I kept trying to wait to make this perfect, but it's like, I am not perfect. I do not live a perfect life. This videos is going to be us being raw and real, sharing ourselves, sharing our innermost thoughts. And
I got an innermost thought.
What's your innermost thought?
I'm mad.
You're mad about what? You gotta talk louder.
I'm mad because why would people even eat bats? They obviously knew they didn't need to eat bats, and they shouldn't eat all the animals, because if we eat all the animals, we won't have creatures in our life, and if we won't have creatures, we won't have pets, and if we won't have pets, we won't have somebody to play with.
That is true. People shouldn't just be eating anything. I think people should really slow down on eating meats. But sometimes people get tired of eating chicken, beef, and what else is the pork? So maybe they just wanted to try something new.
Eat bats?
I don't
That's
eat
a skinny bat.
Okay, let's just stop talking about that. That's just nasty.
Thing ever.
People eat all kinds of stuff. People eat snakes. People eat rats. People eat frogs. People eat lamb. People eat sheep. Gross. I feel like
my grandpa said it was good.
I feel like I had a turtle before when I was a kid.
No,
I definitely had
turtle.
No, rabbit. It was rabbit, I think.
A rabbit.
But I did see them kill a turtle to cook it. I know, Zoe, but come back in the screen. Anyways, I had deer meat before. I didn't know I was eating deer meat. I was grubbing. I was like, "Ooh, this beef stew is good." And my grandpa's wife was like, "That's not beef." I was like, "What is it?" And she was like, "It's deer." It's like,
deer.
Tastes like chicken.
You was from the country for real.
Yeah, in the country they eat
deer.
just about anything. Look, good vibes
rabbit,
only.
Rabbit, a deer.
Why, Mom?
Why?
I didn't do it. I was a kid. I came to Seattle and I became civilized.
Thank God, because...
Not to say the country ain't civilized. We already starting controversy and we just started our first episode. Y'all, we love the country. I went back and I missed it and I wanted to live there, but I will not participate in eating random animals. We will. I wanted to go, but this pandemic happened, and so now we gotta. Can you please stop kicking that? So, anyways,
I'm sorry.
Samara, can I have some of your water?
She don't got corona.
It's allergies.
Allergy seasons, everyone. Another thing, relax. Allergy season. If people are sneezing and coughing, as long as they're not sneezing and coughing in your face, it's allergy season. Stop screaming out everybody got Rona. Lord, when the Rona came out, it was like bullying season. As soon as somebody sneezed, like, oh, she got that Rona. She got that Rona. Started rumors. Just relax, everyone. Relax, okay?
I did have a scare.
Mommy, why'd you do that voice? Why'd you do
when I couldn't breathe.
No, for real. When Corona first came out, yeah. Every time
I couldn't breathe and I couldn't taste nothing, but it was because of my allergies.
When I was coughing, I was like, is it a cough or is it a Corona cough?
The other
Can
day,
I breathe with the cough?
The other day, I was coughing out of nowhere, and I was like, see?
Zoe's checking her cough. She wants to make sure she ain't got the Rona. You ain't got the Rona. You ain't been nowhere.
Yes, I have.
You haven't been nowhere to get the Rona.
Oh, I didn't know what you mean the first time you said it.
Okay, but you're not on the screen.
I didn't know what you meant. I didn't know what she meant on this first time she said it.
Oh, gosh. What is the first thing you guys are going to do? Wait, can we just take a second and you guys step up so I can put my leg down? They're sitting on my lap.
What is the first thing?
What is the first thing you're going to do when the world outside opens up?
I know.
Okay, what?
First, I'm going to pack my bags, and if we can go to Oklahoma by the time this stops, I'm going to pack my bags.
But we got to plan a trip to Oklahoma next year.
Why?
Because we got to plan for this. By the time side opens back up, it'll be time for summer, birthdays, and
my
then
birthday's on July 18th.
That'll be open by then.
Oh, it's gonna be open by
17.
August. I don't know what y'all about to do, world, but it's gonna be open by August. And I ain't throwing a birthday party because y'all randoms ain't showing up just because y'all excited to be outside. No, you ain't about to use me to celebrate y'all being outside with that fake love.
The first thing I'm gonna do when outside opens up, I'm probably gonna hang out with friends because I really do miss my friends.
Me too.
From the summer. We were supposed to have a little
summer.
We were supposed to have a little sleepover before all this happened, but it just never happened. So, probably gonna hang out with my friends.
Oops.
I'm gonna be gone a lot.
think she's gonna be gone
I'm gonna
a lot.
be gone a lot.
No.
I'm gonna be spending the night at my best friend's house.
No.
Amaya,
No.
Khadijah,
No.
probably Sydney's house too.
No.
What do you mean no?
First thing I'm gonna do, if anybody cares,
We care. What are you gonna do, Mom?
take a vacation and stay home and quarantine myself.
Amen. So that when I
Quarantine
leave,
myself.
you can answer my phone calls when I need something, when I'm out and about.
Phone off.
The phone better not be on. No,
Like,
whenever
you've been in this house this whole
no,
time.
this makes me so
I've been
mad.
listening to everybody's talking.
No.
Everybody's arguing.
No, because your phone
Everybody
is
needs
always
something.
off. Whenever I leave the house, I try to call you and you just don't answer me. And it just makes me so mad because when I call you, you don't answer me when I'm out. Like, what if I'm dying?
You're not.
But then when you
Listen,
call
okay,
me,
listen.
when you call me, that's
you're
when
dying.
No.
I'm trying to protect you and say, Samara, maybe you should stay here. Maybe you should go here. You're like, no, I want to go out.
It
You
don't
gotta
matter.
let me learn for myself. Well,
Exactly.
I'm
but
letting you learn for
I'm
yourself.
actually calling you for something and you never
She ain't
answer.
calling me for nothing. She calling to ask me for something. What are you doing?
It's something I need. Obviously.
She don't be wanting
No,
nothing.
because I be calling you. You don't answer. You're either asleep or just not answering. And then I call Dad, and he's like, "Oh, she's right here." What are you doing?
Relaxing because there's one less kid in the house. It don't matter. Like, there's 4 kids. No matter which kid leaves, there's always like this peace, calm that happens over the house. I don't know what it is. I don't know which kid is the cause of the ruckus. You know. No,
it's
it
definitely
isn't.
quiet.
No, because it's quiet when you leave, and then it's quiet when Coriel leaves, and then it's quiet when Christian. It's definitely quiet when Christian leaves.
Man, no. But anyways, back to you, cause I call her like 3 times, and my limit is 2, cause I don't want to blow up your phone, and then boom, you cuss me out, cause I'm blowing up your phone.
I do not cuss you out for blowing up my phone. Don't
but
be
I'm
putting
just-
that out there in this
I'm
world.
just saying, like, 'cause I don't want it to happen, because it's happened to a lot of people where a lot of moms don't like it when their phone's being blown up by their
Daughters.
children, kids. Yeah.
Zoe, be careful.
Excuse
So my
me.
limit is 2 calls, and then I text you. You don't ever answer me, and then when it's time for when I miss your phone call, it's a problem. But mind you, I don't even miss your phone call on purpose.
When you miss my phone call,
Mhm.
yes, because I'm your mom. You need to answer.
You need to answer me.
I'm paying your phone bill, so anytime I call,
Mom,
there is nothing more important than me
You be
calling
swearing that
you.
you're so worried about me, and then
Samara.
you miss my phone call.
Let me
I
tell
do
you.
be worried about you.
Samara.
But then I leave it to God, and He tells me you're okay. So then I go on about my lovely little business. The
Okay.
Lord told me she was okay,
The
y'all.
Lord told me she was okay.
What's up, Zoe?
I said Samara. Excuse me, Samara. You know
Can you
that
talk louder?
Samara. You know that you have what kind of iPhone do you have, Maxima?
We ain't talking about iPhones right
No,
now.
I'm asking.
No.
I'm telling
We're
you
not talking
something.
about. We're not telling the business about what kind of iPhones we have.
Okay.
We're talking about other things. So Mother's Day is on Sunday. What are you doing?
It's been 23 minutes.
You over this video?
I'm sorry.
You over it? You want to leave? Okay. Mother's Day is on Sunday. Oh, you got money too, girl. What you giving me? Oh, she got money. I'm getting real presents. I get so tired of the little fake what are you getting me for Mother's Day? I love your gifts and your cards and your bracelets that you make me. They're so special.
I don't know.
Where are they at?
In a box. In the picture box.
Okay.
Why don't you wear them?
Because you don't tie them enough and then they fall and I don't want to lose them when I go out.
Oh,
Hello.
that's because I don't know how to tie.
Well,
I
maybe.
know how to tie my shoes, but I don't know how to tie that good.
Okay, so when you make one that really ties really well, I'll wear it out. I still have that little random heart of nails you got me.
Okay, where's the string that was on it?
It was coming off, so I just took it off.
I know that you still have it, but like,
You gotta
Mom.
restring it because I don't know how to.
Mom,
I
can
don't
you
know
buy
what
me
to
fake
do.
nails?
I learned that in like 5th grade.
No, I'm not gonna buy you fake nails because I'm gonna waste my money to give you fake. It's Mother's Day.
I'm
Why
glad-
am I even
I'm
buying you
glad
anything?
kept it.
We'll talk later about what I'm gonna buy you.
Samara,
For
why
what?
is
Buy
my
her for
birthday?
what?
Samara,
I don't know, but it's Mother's Day. We're not talking about your birthday.
I see this thing. It was like my mom my mom, what does it say? It was like my mom always talking about how I shouldn't expect anything from her, but she expect a Mother's Day gift.
Exactly. Let me tell you why you shouldn't expect anything from us. Because we carried you in our womb for 9 months. I don't care if you didn't ask to be here. I didn't ask to be here. But here I am, following the ways of the world. So I carry you in my womb for 9 months. I'm telling a story. I carry you in my womb for 9 months. I passed you through labor pains. I take care of you. Wake up in the middle of the night. I've been waking up, making sure you're breathing since the day you were born.
You come in my room still?
Randomly, yes, I do.
Really?
Me too.
Yes, and she be sleeping ugly, y'all.
Wait, she snores?
She be
Why?
drool coming out. Anyways, I
Wait,
walked
what
through
about me?
Can you let me finish my story?
Yeah.
I walk through the house at night to make sure you guys are breathing and safe and sound. If you guys are sleeping too hard, I really go up to you and do this to see if I can get some heat.
How can you tell? Sometimes I be sleeping with the covers over my head.
I'll say I'll do something to make you move. But the kids, the other day, the kids were sleeping so hard on the couch. I don't even know how they were sleeping on the couch. Christian was one way, Coriel was in the middle, and Christian's legs was over Coriel. Coriel is 4, Christian is 10, and then Zoe was like Coriel was in the middle of them, and they just looked dead. And I was like, these kids alive? Jesus. They was alive.
We do be sleeping dead. Like, we
Yes.
be dead.
So I walk through the house, make sure everyone's
We get that
alive.
from Dad, because he be not.
Making sure nothing's happening, bringing you harm. We keep a roof over your head. We buy you food. After food, we go grocery shopping, and a few days later, we're buying you groceries again. Your shoes, I buy you clothes. You don't even wear them, and then expect a whole new wardrobe.
And
Do you
then
know this
I got you
heifer
something
had the
for
nerve to bring me some clothes at one time and was like, "These just aren't me anymore."
This was years ago.
I'm still traumatized because I wouldn't have been able to come to my mom and say, "These just not me."
I was starting my puberty
What's puberty?
journey, and I was trying to find myself.
What's puberty?
She gonna find not getting no more clothes if she don't wear them clothes that I be buying.
I
That's
do
what she
wear
got to
them.
find.
Puberty.
She gonna find her a job so she can waste her own money on the clothes she ain't wearing. Anyways,
Excuse
so
me. What's puberty?
puberty is something you go through when you get older that we will be talking about later.
Wait, so Christian has puberty?
Everyone has puberty, it hits differently.
Oh.
Puberty for girls is boobs, periods.
Oh.
Puberty for boys is, we won't even talk about that because I ain't ready to talk about that with you. Do you know what puberty for boys are?
The voices get deeper, or it changes.
Mm-hmm.
They start to grow hair.
Mm-hmm.
That's
They
it.
start to get aroused.
What does that mean?
Yes. Nothing. Anyways,
My
okay, that's
things.
enough. Anyways, back to what we do as mothers. So we do all these things. And now you guys is like little birds, little chickadee. I want this. Can I have this? I need this. And then have the nerves to want something on your birthday.
Granny's gonna give me a microphone.
We done gave you stuff throughout the whole year.
It's tradition that. you
Can't
get
we
us
just
something.
celebrate your life with some cake and call it a day? You made it a year. We
No.
kept you alive.
No.
I kept this girl alive for almost 17 years. I don't even know how I did that.
You've been kept me alive for 8 years.
Yes, I've kept you alive for 8 years.
No, 7 years.
Why 7? You're 8.
Oh, no, 9 years. Because,
It's almost 9 years.
no, it's 9 years.
Almost 9, sweetheart.
No, it's 9 years.
Okay. Enough.
Okay. Not finna
The
argue.
year
And this is why mothers need the world. Because we have to intervene on arguments. Petty.
Father's Day?
You
Little
mean this is
arguments.
why the world needs mothers?
Yeah, Mother's Day to celebrate it.
When's,
We already
when's
know.
Father's Day?
We're not talking about Father's Day or birthdays. We're talking about Mother's Day.
Why?
Mother's Day is coming up on Sunday. What's the plan, child?
I don't know.
Why
I don't
does
have
Mother's
any
Day
more.
go by so quick and Father's Day is so, like, that day is super long?
That's all I'm saying. Because mothers act like they. Because mothers don't get to relax for too long. It's just unheard of for a mother to relax.
Oh, okay. When I become a mom, that's gonna be It's
Then
gonna be
you
a
buy me some
weekend.
beads.
Mother's Day. Focus.
No, I need beads. For
I'm
your
not
bracelet.
talking about anything that anybody needs. It's Mother's Day.
No, I need beads
Listen.
and bracelet holders for your bracelet. I mean beads and.
So
beads.
you want me to buy you beads and bracelets for you to make me something for Mother's Day?
Yeah.
I'll just keep my money.
No.
You're gonna buy me
That's
a bottle of wine.
That's your gift.
What does that mean? What's
She burps and then blows this way, but the wind is blowing this way.
You're
which is
not
going
smelling
back.
it.
I don't smell
Can
it.
you smell it?
I've held my breath. I don't know.
You can't smell it because I can't.
Anyway, so Mother's Day, y'all.
Ugh.
I act a fool on Mother's Day, and not in a bad way. It's just like I don't do anything. Mom, can
She
you
has
act?
such
It's Mother's Day. It's Mother's
the
Day. I
simplest
ain't trying to hear you.
questions.
It's Mother's Day.
The simplest questions.
What do you want to drink? It's Mother's Day. Figure it out.
Go ask your dad.
Anyways, so no plans for Mother's Day.
I haven't.
And this
Why
is the
would we
thing.
tell you?
Y'all always do me so dirty. Y'all always wait. I be so excited, y'all, about their days. I be planning it. I be excited. But for Mother's Day and my birthday, it's like everything's so last minute. They don't know what they're doing for me until the hour.
It's not okay. It's not even our fault because I'll ask about your birthday. I'll be like, "Hey, Dad, what are we doing for Mom's birthday?" You'd be like, "I don't know." But I'm like, "Oh, okay. So what do you think you want to do?" I'm like, "I don't know yet." And then I just be like, "Okay, he's the one with the money."
They just do mothers so dirty. Mother's Day, y'all. Mother's Day is coming up. Like, what is happening here?
Stop.
What is happening?
Why does she do this to
I
me?
want to hold your hand.
No.
Whose hands?
Tomorrow.
Why do you want to hold her hand?
Because I feel comfortable.
Why is she messing with me?
Oh, she feels connected with you.
Okay.
I want to hold your hand.
I'm sorry. My hands are hot.
I don't care.
Anyways, back to you.
You spit in my eye, Mommy.
Oh, sorry. Getting like Granddad spitting. Anyways, so Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to the mothers out there. I hope you enjoyed this little session with us. I will be back. We will be discussing things. Like I said, I always have this plan on what I want to do with something. But God has another plan. Like, I started a blog. I'm also a blogger. Follow me at Briliving.com. I am on Instagram at Briliving82. Right?
Yes.
Briliving82 on Instagram. Follow me. But I started this blog, and with the blog, I really wanted to just talk about, being a mom. Just like, these little fool plunks get on my nerves, or, oh my God, my husband, he's such an idiot. He doesn't even know how to do this simple thing. But then it's like every time I do a blog, it is something spiritual. And I feel like that is my calling, to talk about something spiritual. But it's also a remix, because a lot of times people think just because you're spiritual, you don't live a normal life. I am not that person.
Yeah, people expect you to be this type of person when they find out you're a Christian.
Right. And it's like
this one guy, he's so annoying. He'd be like, I thought you were Christian. You're not supposed to like that, or stuff. It'd just be weird stuff, like
right.
stuff that normal people like that I'm not supposed to like.
And then like if you say something, they think you're judging. It's just like, no. It's just, if you're a follower of Christ, you can't do certain things. But we're also not perfect, and we're also still trying to figure this out.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Subscribe.
What'd you say?
Subscribe.
Oh, subscribe.
Oh.
And put the thumbs up.
Oh my gosh.
She says subscribe and put the thumbs up. This child watches YouTube a lot, so I may have to check in with her to figure out how to do this YouTube. She says subscribe, thumbs up, not a thumbs down. Don't be a hater, thumbs up. But at the end of the day, I don't care. Be a hater, because
And hit the bell.
what's the bell do?
Just hit the bell.
The bell is they get alerts whenever you post.
Oh, hit the bell. Look at me learning something.
You're welcome.
Thank you. What would I do without my daughters? They're the best. It's fun having daughters.
No, I don't want Samara to leave for college.
You have
What?
2 more years. And just because she's leaving for college doesn't mean that she's leaving out of your life.
It's
You're
hot.
stuck with her
Please.
forever. This is what I deal with every day.
Please.
She's just
No.
trying to show love.
I can't.
All for one.
And one for all.
You gotta put your hands on top of mine. All for one.
And
One for all. Woo!
Is this over?
Woman on the rise. Woo!
I gotta press the button.
Oh, wait.
What?
Did it stop? No.
No.